20. We're on 15 seconds.
I need to get in.
We're on
Get out.
15
Run,
seconds.
15
Get out.
seconds.
Go. 10. Mike's hot.
You're listening to 91.5 Radio Rio. I'm Jacob.
I'm Jesus.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Gabe.
And today is the second installment of our weekly podcast. Today we have some interesting items that we're going to consume later on in the podcast. We have ghost pepper flavored chips, and you guys voted on my poll, and you guys voted on the peanut butter and jelly flavored soda, and that will be at the end of today's podcast. After we eat the ghost pepper chips. I guess I'll kick it off with just some questions for everyone. These are kind of opinionated. I would say, do you guys think that attractive people have easier lives?
I think we need to point to Jacob on this one. I really can't answer this one.
I mean,
I appreciate that, Jesus. But
Jacob, is your life easier than mine?
Okay, next question, actually. I kind of feel uncomfortable about this. So do you guys have any plans after high school?
More school?
More school, yeah.
More school.
How about you?
No.
No,
Oh.
you don't have
No
any plans?
Yeah.
You don't want to go to college?
He's
or
winging
anything?
it.
No.
Really? Like you don't want to go to college? You know that?
Yeah.
So what's the plan?
I don't know.
We don't mean to put you on the spot here, Gabe, but I've never really heard anyone say that.
I just don't want to go to college. Rather not be in debt.
That's a good reason.
So do you have a certain, like, are you going straight into the workforce, or?
Probably just work for government, cost jobs.
Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah, I know I want to go to college. I just don't really know what for yet.
Yeah, I don't know what I want to do.
Yeah, it's kind of scary
In
thinking
college?
about that.
Yeah.
So like, your whole future, and then coming up next year, it's a big thing. We've got some current events going around in town. Tomorrow at the Point Restaurant, the Triple Treble will be performing live music from 7 to 10 p.m.
Heck yeah.
So, are you working tomorrow?
I'm not working tomorrow.
Dang. You could have got that free entertainment. But
I guess you could call it that. I don't know. I think I hate music nights the most.
Why? Why is that?
I mean, everything's fine except for the people that show up for the music events are different from the regular people who show up just to eat dinner. And they tend to get, like, more crazy. And it's just, like, I hate babysitting people. I hate babysitting adults. And when you have any music event, they're super high maintenance.
So Chris, you had two exchange students or just visitors from Tobishima, our sister city?
Yeah, I had two visitors. From
Yeah. What was that like?
Tobishima?
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 Yeah, it was different. It was different. I know me and Jacob went to a Ports game on that Saturday, and immediately one of these kids are super hyper, and the other one's just sitting back and chill. And
How old are they?
I think they're in like 8th or 9th grade.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're complete polar opposites. One of the
Yeah.
kids, I think, said 3 words the entire time that I was with him,
One would not stop
and
talking.
one would not stop talking.
Or touching. Or
Yeah,
touching.
they're very touchy.
Right when Jacob walked in the door, he didn't even know him. He gave him a hug.
Big
Is
hug.
that, did they just get here?
They got there on Friday, I think.
Yeah, and they left on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're there for about 2 days, actually, 2
Yeah.
days. And they knew me for about 3 hours, and they were hugging me, giving me high fives all night long. It's pretty.
That's
pretty
just kind of
entertaining.
like...
We went to the game, and the hyper one had a little cup, and we had a rock, and
we were playing like.
we're playing catch with him. Like, we'd throw it up and he'd dive for it or whatever, and we were wondering how he wasn't getting itchy, but it was one of the times where he's kind of far, and he cocked back and just chucked that thing. Thank God
Yeah.
it didn't hit us.
It was a pretty big rock too. He didn't really know what he was doing, but he wanted to hurt us. He
Yeah.
just chucked the giant rock at us. It was kind of scary. What was it like? What was like the sleeping arrangement? Where did they sleep in your house?
This was my bedroom. I had to sleep on the couch, and it kind of
That sucks.
sucked. Like, there was one night where, it was the last night on Saturday night, and they did it the night before too. They did not go to sleep, and I was up probably around like 1:30, and I hear them banging around on my room, and I was like, I hope they don't break anything. And I walk in, and they just like, I open the door, they're standing up, and all of a sudden they start jumping to my bed and pretending to sleep with the light right on and laughing. And I look at them and I shush them, and they go, oh, okay. And then I close the door and I go sit back on the couch, and about 30 seconds later you just hear and I said, oh my goodness, something's gonna be broken, and I do not want to go in there now, so I just want to sleep and hope for the best.
It's like that episode of SpongeBob with the imagination box.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
like
my goodness.
Squidward walks in and there's nothing, and he leaves. There's like robot noises. Oh yeah, I love that episode. SpongeBob's amazing. To this day.
So, are you still in touch with them?
No.
They don't speak a lot of English.
No, they don't. Like the hyper one always said was, what did he say? Yeah.
He said yeah.
Yeah.
That was the only English word he knew was yeah.
Yeah, or USA. He kept chanting that. Too.
Yeah, he chanted USA
I got
all night long.
He had a little flag, and we have a flag holder in front of our door. And before we left for that Ports game, he put the little flag on the flag holder, and he was just sitting there all day.
He chanting USA.
Yeah, he's chanting it. Oh, and then before we leave, we're in the Suburban, and nobody's in the driver's seat. It's just me, the two exchange students, and me and Jacob all the way in the back. And all of a sudden he gets out. He doesn't speak English, so he doesn't know what we're saying. He hops in the driver's seat and starts like pretending and hits the gas and goes woo. And my mom's standing outside, like hoping that we do not crash because there's cars all around us. We were just hoping that he didn't put it in drive, or else
I was very scared.
It was bad.
Very scared.
What were their names?
Well, I don't know.
There's something long, and it's kind of hard to learn somebody's name when they don't speak English.
Yeah, you can't ask them their name because
Yeah.
they spoke no English whatsoever.
Like they knew like very basic. Like I don't even know what they knew, but
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
Things-
either of their names.
it was hard. It was very hard. Like I had Google Translate on my phone trying to talk to him yes or no questions the whole entire weekend.
Was it, like, did you accomplish any questions at all?
Very
accomplished-
little. Very little.
A question about hot dogs. We asked them if they wanted to eat
Yeah.
a
Oh
hot dog.
yes. We asked if they wanted a hot dog for dinner, and they said yes, and immediately they
Didn't
ate
eat
the fries and did not eat that.
They picked out the fries and didn't eat the hot dog. So
They smacked on some Dippin' Dots though.
Yeah,
I don't
they
blame
did.
them.
they did. Let's see. This is just something that I feel like I could talk about. On Friday after the football game, I was stranded in the parking lot for about an hour because my car battery died.
How?
I don't know. I might have left my headlights on. I don't really know what happened, but I got in my car. I was tired. Wanted to go home and sleep. Go to turn on my car, and nothing. Just nothing. And so my parents were both asleep. And thankfully, when I called my mom, it woke her up. And so it took them a while to get down to the high school, and then it took like another 25 minutes to get my car back and running again.
Is it still dead?
No, it's fine now. So I don't know what it was.
Did you have to get a new battery?
Nope. It was just completely dead, and then they jumped it, and it was fine. So it was interesting.
This is a little risky.
It was an interesting experience, yeah. I mean, whatever. If it happens again, then I guess I might need a new battery, but I'm chilling for now. What's the best pickup line you guys know?
Goodness.
None.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know any pickup lines. I'm just asking for advice.
Gabe, I know you know something.
Gabe, I know that you have some pickup lines back there.
He's trying to think of a good one.
Yeah. We'll give you some time. Gabe.
Oh, he's.
I don't want to say.
I was gonna say it has to be radio appropriate.
Yeah.
You gotta.
I have one at the grocery store, bagging.
Alright,
We're gonna
go.
call Joey over.
Come on over here.
When I bag groceries constantly, I like think about just random stuff. And one of these days, I thought about bagging. When I was bagging, a pickup line is like, say I'm like bagging someone's groceries, like bagging their.
Please be appropriate.
I'm bagging like snacks, and like, oh, looks like I forgot one, and it's the person's customer. But yeah, it's weird. I never used it, and I don't think it'll work.
So you
So
calling yourself a snack?
no, I was calling them.
Oh, so you're calling him a snack?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Alright.
give you back the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go back in your corner.
Let's just forget that one. Yeah, go back to your corner, Joey.
I gotta get it smooth.
Okay, yeah, you gotta practice?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Let us know how that goes.
In the mirror. Good morning. You forgot a snack.
Alright, I got a would you rather. Would you rather always have clothes that are too big or always have clothes that are too small?
Oh, too big. it's easier to make
big.
big clothes small than it is
Yeah.
to make small clothes big.
I feel like too small.
On what, like how,
Yeah, it
like
depends
how
on how
small?
small
Yeah,
it
how
is,
small
yeah.
and how big?
Like if it's draping down to like my knees, like that's a little too big for me. But if it's like
It was the crop top. No.
Okay, we'll go one size too small, one size too big.
One size too big.
yeah, I can do one size too small.
One size too small.
Just because I wouldn't be able to wear like a super baggy shirt or shorts
Yeah.
or something.
One
Well-
size too big. Because I mean, I know some clothes are supposed to be worn baggy,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
some are supposed to be tight.
It is
And
true.
with tight clothes, you can't get that baggy style. But if you have baggy, and then you wash it super hot water, and then make it cold, and then keep going hot and cold, just makes it smaller.
Okay,
So you can go down like a size and a half, anyways.
that's true.
I would say one size too big. That way, tight clothes are, uncomfortable to wear
Yeah.
all day. If you're wearing clothes all day, then you're just gonna be like,
kind of like rubbing on, like
But you also,
Right.
if you're wearing a size too small, you'll just like stretch it out anyway since it's so
yeah,
small.
but I don't like the stretched out look. I can't do it.
No.
So what was your reasoning behind the too small?
I'm gonna change my answer to too big now because I've heard some persuasive arguments. I'm gonna go with too big.
CJ, you say too small?
Absolutely too small.
Why?
Yeah.
I just don't feel comfortable would be like say I got like a super baggy shirt on and I'm sitting down and it's all the way past like I don't even know why. I'm just gonna say that because
Okay.
You just don't.
Just
you just
'cause.
don't like you don't like baggy clothes.
Yeah.
It's not everybody's thing.